Hi everyone, let's talk about one major problem, overthinking, that almost everyone is suffering from. In this video, I want to tell you what is the cause of overthinking, how does it make you feel, and also give you some tips how you can manage it on your own. A lot of people are feeling brain fog, completely exhausted, drained, tired. They're not able to focus on anything, and because of that or due to overthinking, this vicious cycle of worry, stress, anxiety and overthinking is continued. So in this video, I want to tell you that if you are overthinking, if you keep thinking about a text, a response, a dialogue you had, and you keep going over events in your head and you're trying to figure out if everything happened right or is supposed to happen right, if presence or absence of anything can cause you to start this loop of overthinking and worrying about if everything is okay, this really is not your fault. This is how your brain has been trained to protect you. So you're constantly trying to find out all the places where you can be disappointed or hurt, and you're trying to close those loops. And in fact, research has shown that overthinking has a direct connection with the function of dopamine in our body. When we overthink, the body starts looking for, because it causes a lot of stress, the body wants to find a way out, it wants to escape. The brain is getting exhausted, so it is supposed to protect itself, so it starts looking for distractions. It can be binge watching, it can be any form of addiction, escape, scrolling, whatever, but anything that is not productive, yet it takes your attention away. However, at the subconscious level of the mind, the worries is still there. It's just that your conscious mind has got diverted. And this actually is interrupting the dopamine reward function in the body. So now what happens is a loop starts to getting created, where you get worried and you start overthinking, then you go into your distractions. Then because at the subconscious level you have not resolved the issue, what happens is the moment your distractions is gone, you come back to the same loop, but this time stronger. Therefore your brain is constantly fogged and you're feeling tired. You may sleep 8 hours, 10 hours, but you wake up really tired. Now let's understand how we can actually address overthinking. There are a few things you can do to address overthinking. One first thing, which has, as per Dr. Mercer's research, has been really productive in resolving overthinking issue, is where you do a controlled breathing. You breathe in at the count of 4. You take a deep breath. You count 4, you hold the breath for 6 counts, and then you exhale at the count of 8 or 7, whatever you can. So you count in 4 inhalation, you hold 6, and then you exhale about 8. You do this 4 to 5 cycles, maximum of 7 cycles, and your mind starts to calm down and your overthink loop breaks without the need to have distractions. The other thing you can do is, you can do 2 things. You can imagine the worst case scenario. Let's say you sent an email, and the person who was supposed to give an approval or was supposed to respond to you has not responded. Now it is 3 hours, 4 hours, and now you're getting into that loop of worry and wondering what is going on in the head of the other person. Did they read the mail? Did they like it? Are they going to respond positively, negatively? So what you can do, you can write down what is the worst outcome. Let's say whatever is your proposal is going to get rejected and you're going to have trouble with it. You have to now find another person or do another homework, okay? And you also can write what would be the ideal possible outcome. Once you have these 2, now your mind is no more worried, because it has already analyzed the situation, it has thought about it, it has come out with the best and worst situation. Now it doesn't have to overthink what is going to happen. It is prepared now. The third thing that you can do is to break the dopamine rush and the reward function of dopamine. You can actually step out in the open and do your thinking in the open. The fourth thing you can do, you actually allot a time for worry. Let's say I'm not going to think about what worries me. 7 p.m. I will sit with my worries. I will give my mind 20 minutes to take care and do all the overthinking it wants to do. You might be finding this weird, but actually it really works. And the research shows that, when they chose subjects and they did any of these techniques, this one too, the one which looks a little weird, that too worked. So I want you to, whenever you start overthinking, I want you to listen to this video a few times so that you learn the techniques. You can also start practicing them. Maybe take a clip, record an audio out of this and in your voice and keep it in your phone. And every time overthinking happens, go back and actually listen and start doing these practices. You will see within a span of 10 to 15 days of practicing, you have been successfully broken this loop of dopamine function in your system, and then you don't need to go into distraction, and then your worries start to come down because now your brain has understood that you know how to find resolution and you know how to resolve this overthinking problem. I hope this video will serve you.